Hello everybody and welcome to some more Marvel's Avengers Alliance. Long time no see. Just kidding. I got a new idea for a video which I think is gonna be very interesting. I'm not gonna deal that anymore. Let's just get to it. This is a PvP video and it's called Blasters Make a Comeback. That's the general idea. I'm gonna be using blaster heroes because everyone keeps saying these days, yeah, blasters are so awful, tacticians can ruin them, there's so many tacticians, they're so good. Well, I'm here to prove you wrong by making a blaster team. My agent is not a blaster. The point is not for the agent to be a blaster, it's the heroes that I'm gonna be using are blasters. So agent has the Hand of Apocalypse, Mystic, T-Bolt Glove for protecting, and the Scroll of Anglob. Then I'm using Cable, and I'll explain the team as we go on. And Havoc, Cable level 14, Havoc level 12. Now I'm just gonna run over their current setups while I'm talking. So the idea for this came to me when I read some posts saying, "Oh no, I hope the next hero," something like, I'm not really sure. I hope the next hero isn't a blaster. Blasters are so goddamn awful. I cannot use them in PvP, etc. Well, I'm here to prove you wrong. Blasters can indeed be used in PvP, and they can kick some ass. So here on Cable we have Violent and Steady. I have collateral damage on for him, so his attacks will have a chance to, do some splash damage, and his own Temporal Paradox, which gives him a chance to pre-counter attacks. Also, on his level 1 he has increased chance to crit. His level 2 has equipped range attacks, applies shield breaker, and his level 6, which is the most important one, has increased damage. Then we have Havoc, who has full forceful. He has the unavoidable empowered ISO, which gives him phased frequency. Sorry about that, ignore it. And he has the one that applies radiation exposure on his level 6. Ionizing was it? Yes, it is. So that's more or less it for the setup. We're just gonna jump right into the battle. The idea behind this team is more or less Paragon Exploiter, but I don't think that's gonna be completely necessary for this team to win. I think this team can win on brute force alone, and I am hoping that we're gonna face a bunch of tacticians because I wanna kick some ass with some blasters. Yeah, that's how I feel about that. I got really intrigued. Okay, so it looks like we got lucky and we're facing a bunch of bruisers. I guess I'm gonna be doing another. Hogan just actually. Never mind. Temporal shift. Perhaps he's not even level 9. Yeah. Cable is gonna be the one who's gonna carry this team. Surprisingly, not Havoc. Cable is going to dominate here. Oh my god, this one doesn't even count. Okay, let's just. Okay, I'm thought of cutting this out, but no. Let's just keep it in. Oh wow, that's just ridiculous. We're gonna do another one definitely, because this one is just a joke. I mean, sorry. I mean, I have nothing against the agent, but it's not his fault or mine. It's just this stupid matchmaking. They can never get it right. I don't remember a single PvP season, even after all of those famous updates, that it went actually right. That we had fair matchmaking. I don't want to rant. I don't really feel like ranting ever, so Okay, let's go for another one, hoping for a better team here. What I was talking about is that Cable is a god among men. Cable can absolutely dominate anything if you give him enough time and enough turns. My favorite character in this game, definitely. Okay, we have. Oh my freaking goodness, we have another bruiser-filled team. I guess it's either my super lucky day, or just fate's playing tricks on me because I said I was doing a blaster team. So yeah, you see, when you think about it, there are a lot of bruisers these days. Hybrid, who is a bruiser, mostly used. You have Anti-Venom, that's a very popular team. I'm using that team. Then you have Molly Hayes, of course, which is not used that frequently on defense, but still. Um, then you have a lot of Hercules and Heimdall team is getting popular again. It was popular last season. I ran into it a couple of times, you know. But anyway, I guess blasters are. I think, in my opinion, my humble opinion, blasters are very much viable in PvP at the moment. And I'm hoping that whoever is watching this is gonna be reassured. I mean, he's probably not gonna be reassured with me facing two bruisers 2 times, but I'm really hoping to. I'm not even gonna be cutting these out. I mean, I'm really hoping to face a decent team by the end of this episode. I'm gonna do one more fight after this, one more, because these fights are so easy. I'm not really even. I don't even have a chance to showcase what I'm talking about. Plasma spheres. Okay, these are so incredibly easy. I guess, when I'm doing my regular daily 5 and things, it gets so hard. And when I'm trying to find a difficult team just to show how powerful blasters can be, I get 2 bruisers. Yeah, casual. But I think the blasters are viable. I mean, I myself on offense am using two bruisers. Bruisers are very much used these days. And to whoever thinks that blasters are, a joke, that they're the thing of the past and things. Okay, this might be a decent team, I think. This might be, although their health is slightly lower than mine. This is possibly a decent team. Or not. I'm just gonna ruin these guys, aren't I? Yeah. Probably am. And I'm really feeling down about that. I don't know. I don't know why I'm not lucky to find a team that's gonna obliterate me. These battles are not even lasting enough so I can showcase how the idea I had behind this freaking team up. I don't know. Beyond Corp Driver. Yeah, you remember that weapon called Beyond Corp Can Opener? I always hated that weapon when it was used. Okay, I'm just gonna talk about it for a little bit. Havoc can apply Paragon Exploiter, and so can Cable with his level 6 on his Techno-Organic Overdrive side. And they both exploit Paragon Exploiter, but I don't use Cable like that. Most people use Cable, they put some flanked, and then maybe they go ahead and do some his level 2 to get some mirror images or things. Most people I see actually rarely go over to this side, but this is super OP. Once you get a couple stacks of what was it called? I can't remember. The buff that he puts on himself, so his tech attacks do increased damage. Once you get a few stacks of those, this guy can one-shot anyone, and I do mean anyone. Wow, I cannot really see who's next. Let's go for Thor. And I'm also using Head of Apocalypse, which I reforged, by the way. Do not regret it. Wow, that actually did an insane... Okay, you see, Thor's a blaster there. You see what a blaster can freaking do? Wow, impressive. I'm genuinely impressed that he managed to kill my my Cable. Let's go for some Plasma Wave, and Agent should finish this off. Okay, one more. This video is 9 minutes long, so I should... Yeah, I can do one more. Why not? I can do one more battle. It's not gonna cost me much. I almost, Okay, one more battle. This is it. I hope I get a good opponent. I hope I get to show you how awesome this team really is. And remember, my Havoc is not even level 14. He's level 12. So, doesn't even have his boat slots for EI so open. What can I say? I still firmly believe that blasters are very, very much powerful. Very, very powerful. Okay, so we're gonna wait until this counts out by itself. Okay. Okay, this is a decent team. They do have slightly lower stats. All of them have slightly lower stats. Play them. You need to make better matchmaking. I know that everyone tells that to you, but you really need to do that. This is no joke. And I'm gonna go for my Mystic. Let's see if this guy has the cube. No, he doesn't. Anyway, I don't really have much better moves, so why not? He's gonna counter me. Probably not gonna do even any decent damage. Why didn't he counter me? Did he just use the combat awareness device? I don't know. What's polarize? Okay, I'm gonna go for plasma spheres. Just put some exhausted on the guys and things. Yeah, Magneto is basically screwed when he's exhausted. He cannot do anything. Yeah, this is definitely gonna be the last battle. I think I've proven my point, even with these slightly weaker opponents, that blasters can handle themselves. Yeah. They can handle themselves pretty well. Especially, you know, this team. So there might be blasters that are not very good at the moment, but this team, if you can create it, if you have the heroes for it, and maybe a good setup for the, I don't have a good setup for the agent. The only thing that's good in my setup is the the Reforged Hand of Apocalypse. The rest of it is just thrown in for no particular reason. But yeah, if you have Hand of Apocalypse in this team, it can do an insane amount of damage. Well, that wasn't the best example because he had a shield, but never mind. That's not the point I'm trying to make. The point I'm trying to make is that Cable is a beast. When he gets a couple of stacks of, okay, I really cannot remember what that was called. Power contained, yes. Cable's non-psych attacks deal increased damage and ignore defense. When he has 2 or 3 stacks of that, he goes apeshit and he kills everything. Look at his damage. Through the shield, by the way, I want to note. Let's see how much it does. It does non-crit 7,000 through the shield. That would be half the health of almost any guy, even with more health than I have currently that I'm facing. I'm not facing guys with over 14,000. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it. So yeah, blasters do indeed make a comeback. These are not new heroes. These are slightly old heroes. But yeah, I already showcased that this is the best freaking way to use Cable. Not to use some of his, you know, random ability to put some flank, to give. I'm stunned that people actually use Cable as a support character just to give 2 turns to someone else in their team. That's not the way to use Cable. Cable is a carry. Cable is a beast. Cable can do so much damage. He can surpass Havoc. I think Cable probably can do more damage than Havoc if set up correctly. And I think that one-on-one, Cable versus Havoc, Cable would win. Definitely. So yeah, that's it for this episode. I hope you found this interesting. I had this wild idea just, you know, spun into my head when I saw that comment. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and like, comment, subscribe. Goodbye.